Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Here we are continuing with Form 2. Continuing here with Form 2. The verb we're going to do today is on the root of al-jadr of lam, kha, sa, sad. Lakhasa. Right? Its type is a Sahih, a Salim, and its meaning is to summarize or abridge. So, for instance, anyone familiar with the book of Sheikh Salih al-Fawzan, Mulakhas al-Fiqh, summarization of fiqh, or the book Sifat al-Salat al-Nabi, the Prophet's prayer described by Sheikh al-Albani. It has a book called Talkhis Sifat al-Salat al-Nabi, the abridgment or the summarization of Sifat al-Salat al-Nabi. So it's to summarize or to abridge. Here we have al-Madi, as we said, lakhasa. Basically, Form 2 is always going to have a shadda on that second letter, and fata. So lakhasa, we want to make it them two men, then we add the alif al-ithnain. So we say lakhasa. We want to make it plural, three third person, 3 men or more, plural. Al-ghaib, al-mudhakkar, al-jam, we say lakhasu. We add the waw al-jama'a, lakhasu. Right? We want to make it feminine, talking about her. Here we say lakhasat, lakhasat. Then 2 females, third person, we add the alif al-ithnain, lakhasata. And then for feminine, we add the noon and niswa, lakhasna. For second person, lakhasta. Anta lakhasta. Antuma, you two, lakhastuma. And then antum, you 3 or more, lakhastum. And then anti, you to a female, lakhasti. And then lakhastuma, the same as above. And then antunna, you 3 or more females, lakhastunna. And then ana, al-mutakallim, first person, singular, lakhastu. And then these 2 are the same, lakhasna. Right, lakhasna. That's your fi'l madi. Your fi'l mudari', present tense verb. What do we have? Yulakhisu. We add the present tense letter with a dhamma. And then the second root letter takes the same shadda but with a kasra. So our present tense letter here is the ya. Yulakhisu. We want to make it dual. We add the alif al-ithnain and the noon for marfu. Yulakhisani. Yulakhisani. And then we want to make it plural. Third person, yulakhisuna. We had the waw al jama' and the noon for marfu. Yulakhisuna. Right? Then here for feminine, tulakhisu. And then tulakhisani. And then here we add just the noon and niswa. The noon that we're adding here is not noon of being marfu, but the noon of niswa, the feminine noon. Yulakhisna. Then anta tulakhisu. Antuma, you two, tulakhisani. And then we add the waw. Here we added the alif of ithnain and the noon for marfu'. Here we're going to add the waw jama' and the noon of marfu'. Tulakhisuna. Here for anti, we're going to add the ya al-mukhataba, the ya of the female we're talking to, and the noon of marfu'. Tulakhisina. And then here, tulakhisani, alif al-ithnain and noon marfu'. Alright, that's a little bit sloppy sawed there. And then tulakhisna, this noon we're adding here is the noon of niswa. Right, not the noon of marfu'. Here we're going to add the present tense letter, the alif ulakhisu, add the dhamma. Right, and then nulakhisu, these two are the same. Nulakhisu. Right, nulakhisu. Nulakhisu. Now, as always, just a quick note that if an, len, idhin, or k appear before these present tense, then these dhammas are going to change to fathas. And our noon of marfu' is going to be dropped. Right? Across the board. these two are noon and niswa, not noon of marfu'. If lam or la of a nahiyah, the prohibition, or in appear before any present tense verb, then these dhammas or fatas are going to become sukoons. Right? And then we're going to drop our noons as always. These two here, third person, second person, feminine, plural. Then this is the noon in this one, not the noon in marfu'. It's mabni, it never changes. Coming down here to the command verb, fil amr. We say we don't have any of third person nor first person. So we're only dealing with second person. We had here tulakhisu. What do we do here? We're going to make our end sound a sukoon. We're going to drop our ta. Since our lam has a fatha, we don't need an alif. It's just going to be lakhis. Lakhis. And then here, lakhisa. Right? And here, lakhisu. And here, lakhisi. Right? Lakhisa. And lakhisna. Our fa'il is going to be mulakhis, the one who does the summarization or abridging. Mulakhis. Right? The maf'ul, the one who it's done to, mulakhas, such as in the book Mulakhas al-Fiqhi. Right? Mulakhas. And the actual abridgment, the word abridgment, the masdar, the verbal noun, talkhis. I have to scroll up to write it though. It's not going to let me write it there. My screen is stopping me, so I'll just write it up here. But you write it in the spot where it belongs. Let me write it up above. Talkhis. Talkhisun. طيب. With that, we conclude. We do a few more of this form 2. Hopefully it's becoming clear. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.